Hi everyone, this is Jody, and I am going to be teaching you all about a Web 2.0 tool called Aurasma. And what Aurasma is it's an augmented reality app that your students can use to kind of bring real world items to life. And the first place that I saw something like this actually was with one of my own children, and I didn't know at the time what it was. But as you can see here, this is a Disney color and play book where you color and your picture actually comes to life, kind of 3D-ish. And so this was the first time I experienced this, and you can actually create something like this in your classroom. So what you're going to do first to use Aurasma is to go to the website aurasma.com, as you can see up here, and you will create, of course, your own sign up. I will go ahead and log in as me. And this really works best if you already have an image saved somewhere on your desktop or your computer that you can reach easily. And so you're going to click up here where it says My Auras. And you can see I've been playing around with it a little bit to kind of teach myself how to use it. And I learned that you're supposed to be able to make an aura in less than a minute. So we'll see if we can do it that quickly. You're going to click up here where it says Create New Aura. And your picture that you should have saved on your computer is going to be your trigger image. So for my daughter, that would have been the picture that she had colored in her Disney coloring book. But for this, I'm going to call this a book review. This is how I think I would use it in my class. And then you're going to go to your file and just find it. And of course, I know I've saved it on my desktop. So this is the image I want. That is not the image I want. Let me see if I can find the image I want real quick. This is not my desktop. There it is, right there. So I'm going to attach my image and I'm going to click Save. And it's going to put it on in a moment. It takes it a few minutes or a few seconds to save. And so now you can see that we have the book cover for the book Divergent. And I kind of like it the way it is. There's not really anything I want to change about it. I think it's good. So I'm going to click up here for next, and we're going to go to the next step. And the next step is you're going to upload whatever it is you want this picture to do when someone scans it. So make it come to life, or attach a video to it, or attach perhaps a website link to it. I am going to attach a video to it of my student, or in this case, my son's kind of book report and what he thought of this book review. And you can see it's already called Divergent, and everything else is good to go here. So we're going to click Save. And this part usually takes a few seconds, but you can see that it's working up here. And hopefully it will save without any problems. I do know when I was creating them, I had some issues with having to turn videos because they were on their side. But that was my fault for taking videos the wrong way. But this, again, is easiest if you have already saved the images and the videos to your computer somewhere. You can do this straight from an iPad, but of course we're doing this on the computer. And it is almost there. And hopefully there won't be any problems. Still saving. Again, as I said, I would use this in my classroom for book reports. Imagine having every book in your classroom have a little book report on it on what your students think of it. So this is what's going to appear when my students scan this book with the Aurasma app that's on their iPad. They'll be able to actually hear another student's book report on what they thought of this particular book. So I'm all done with all the steps. That's all you have to do to do it. Up here, you can click share or unshare. I like everything the way it is. I'm going to click next. I am going to leave this shared so people can see it, and I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it Divergent book review. And in a second, we will see what that looks like when someone actually scans that using the Aurasma app on their iPad. So I am going to save this, and it has been saved. So we will see what that looks like in just a second. Hi guys, here I am again. Now I have this Divergent book, and I also have my iPhone with the Aurasma app already loaded onto it. And you would probably want to load this onto the devices in your classroom. And your students would open up the Aurasma app and just wait for it to pop up. And you're going to see the home page in a second with a purple button down there at the bottom. And when we click the purple button, we'll be able to search for our aura. And you can again have auras attached to anything.
I'm Martinez-Cross, and today I recommend that you read Divergent. It's a book about a girl named Tris who has something unique about her, but people see it as a threat. If you like books like The Hunger Games and The Maze Runner, then I recommend Divergent by Veronica Roth.
And imagine if every book in your classroom had a book review on it. I think that's just an amazing use of this app. I am curious to see how you all think you might be able to use Aurasma in your classroom and in your schools as well. Thanks for watching.